So today I want to create a drop-down list and a data label for my Excel data like this. So you'll find that in some data you need some validation and therefore you need some drop-down list, for example, which allows your users to select maybe they select male or female, they select Muslims and so on. So I want to create a drop-down list with a religion and also a drop-down list with a gender. So what we can do, we can just repeat the same process here. Let's say we type another title here, gender. Then we want to create a drop-down list there also for religion. We also want to create a drop-down list for that item. Let me just start by assigning borders to the column so that it appears better or that you are able to see it better. And then let me also zoom it in so that you can see better. So to create a drop down is a menu item like this that allows people to select from the list that is already generated. This is a validation tool, remember, that will help people to validate their data. So to create a drop down for gender, we first select the data like that. Then after selecting the data, you go to the data menu. Then after that, you go to data validation. Then a pop-up screen will appear, and then at the settings option there is the validation criteria. So there is the validation criteria. Currently it is set to any value, that is the default setting, but now instead of any value, click that drop down, then go to list and select the list. Then after that, you will have an entry that appears there that is called the source. In the source, now type, because we want just to have male and female, so we type male. Then after typing the male, you put a comma, then you type female. And after typing that, you press OK. So when you press OK, you can see that the drop down has appeared here where you can select male and also select female for your data, just the way it appears in this other one. Okay, so let's just select our drop down items to ensure that it's working the way this other one is working. So then the next thing that we are going to do, we are going to repeat the same process to create a drop down for religion. And remember, religion, we have Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, and Hindu. So we select the items in the first page, then we go to data. After that, you go to data validation, and then you select data validation, go to settings. Instead of any value, you select the list. Then instead of at the source, you type Muslim, and you enter a comma. Then you type another religion, maybe Christian, and comma, then Buddhist, and comma, and then Hindu. You can add as many religions as you want, but then at the end of it all, after typing all your religions, you press OK. Then after pressing OK, the drop down appears where you can select a religion that you want to input. You can select any religion that you want to input. Now remember, this list can work with so many items. It can be unrestricted to the number of items as long as you separate them with the commas. So the next thing that you're going to do is we are going to create data labels. So for example, if you look at this data, the label there is you can press only male or female. So to do that, again, you select the items that you want to create data label, or you select the column. So if you want to select an entire column, it's okay. But for me, I'll just select the data items. Then go to data validation. Then after that, you instead of now settings option, click on the input message. So input message, let's make put gender, and we say only male or female. After typing that, you press OK, then it appears there. So it guides the people who will be filling this form to only key in male and female, and again they will key it from the drop down list. So you can try that and tell me if it works or it doesn't work. And thank you. Looking forward to being with you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and also comment so that we can actively engage in this platform. Thank you and have a great time.